How are you guys doing, my lovely family? Hope you guys are having a great week, great month. I know it's been a rough year. I'm hanging in there just like you guys are. We're in this together. Remember that. We're in this together. Anyway, this is Extreme Foolishness TV. This is where I talk about extreme foolishness. If this is your first time, thank you very much. And I appreciate you for watching from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me. Anyway, today I'll be talking to you guys about basketball. I know it's a little deviation from the normal topics I normally talk about, but anytime there's extreme foolishness, I have a moral obligation to talk about it. Today, I'll be talking about the Clippers and Kawhi Leonard and why it is an abomination. It is blasphemy to mention Kawhi Leonard in the same breath as LeBron James. And also, I'm going to talk about whether or not the Clippers are cursed. I know you guys were expecting the Battle of LA. Everybody was expecting that for the Western Conference. It's not going to happen. People expected Kawhi Leonard to play LeBron James. That is not going to happen. The Denver Nuggets stunned the Clippers. It was a blowout. It was a blowout. I think Kawhi Leonard had already planned to face LeBron James. That is why it's very, very important, people, to count your chickens before they are hatched. Because we all know that is extreme foolishness to count your chicken before they are hatched. Maybe Kawhi did that. He paid dearly for it. He got stunned. And Kawhi got everything he wanted. He asked for Paul George. The Clippers pulled hair and teeth together. And, this is the first time that Kawhi Leonard has had to carry the load of a team on his shoulders. Unlike LeBron James, who has been carrying the load of every team he's played for since he was a teenager, right on his shoulder. Kawhi Leonard played for the San Antonio Spurs at first. That time, Tim Duncan was the man. He went to Toronto Raptors. That team was already a good team. He won a championship, and he said he wanted to come to LA. And the Raptors were just a game away from the Eastern Conference championship game. Actually, a play away. They were so close. That lets you know they're a good team. And Kawhi, if you cannot stand the heat, you need to get the F out of the kitchen. Go to the bedroom and soak some AC in. But if you cannot take the heat of being the leader of a team, then you should not call yourself a leader. You're not worthy to be a leader. I mean, if you're a superstar, you claim to be a superstar, you have to be blamed for losing. Especially if you blew 2 double-digit leads and got smoked in Game 7. He choked. Kawhi choked. Kawhi should never call himself a superstar again. It's blasphemy to call Kawhi Leonard a superstar. They were up 3-1. Seriously, against the Denver Nuggets. And twice you had double-digit leads in Game 5 and Game 6. And you blew that stuff like you're blowing a hooker charcoal. I think in Game 5 they were up by 16, and in Game 6 I believe they were up by 19, and the Clippers blew those leads. Pressure burst pipes. The Clippers were under pressure. Kawhi was under pressure, and he choked. He folded. Anyway, I think the Denver Nuggets are a good team. Jamal Murray is the star of this league, no doubt. Also, team basketball has come back. Denver played as a team. Everyone chipped in, contributed. The Denver Nuggets victory is a victory for team basketball, as opposed to individual superstar basketball where you have a superstar and the focal point is just around those superstars like Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Paul George also choked, but this is not about Paul. It's about Kawhi. It works sometimes. You can have a superstar win a game for you, but when it doesn't work, Other players don't chip in because you're so used to being cold to let the superstar do the job. Jovic, or Jovic, how do you pronounce his name? He was a good player. He was very, very phenomenal. He has excellent passing ability. He can shoot. And for a big man, he can really, really pass. He's versatile. He's not that athletic. He knows his lane. He knows he's not the guy that's going to run around all day. So he knows how to distribute the ball. And, and it's sad that Max Kellerman, at some point in time, thought of Kawhi Leonard as the best player in the world over LeBron. Seriously? Anyway, I also think the Clippers are probably cursed. The Clippers have never reached the conference finals in its 50-year history. And I think the reason is the negative energy in LA has haunted the Clippers. I don't think the Clippers can ever win a championship being in LA. They will have to move to another city to win because the Clippers are usually always known as LA's little brother. Think about it. If any time that the Clippers are cursed, or if there's any proof that the Clippers are cursed, it is this time right here. 3-1 lead in a series, and you blew the double digits twice, and you choked in game 7. That's a curse, man. The energy in LA is just not there for the Clippers. Most of the energy goes towards the Lakers. That's why the Lakers have won multiple times. Like, how are you gonna refer to the Clippers as the Lakers' little brother? Come on. That's why I think they cannot win anything. Anyway, let me know. Do you think it's blasphemy to refer to Kawhi Leonard in the same breath as LeBron James? Do you think they're the same level? Or do you think LeBron James is better? Are the Clippers cursed? Please let me know in the comments. Again, you know where I stand. I think LeBron James is way better than Kawhi Leonard. He's the best player in the world. They're not in the same league. It's extreme foolishness to compare Kawhi and LeBron. And I also think the Clippers are cursed. But let me know what you think. I may be wrong. And I'm not ashamed to say that. Like I said, we are all in this together. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button and hit the bell so that way you can get notifications anytime I upload videos. This is Agent Sorty here, Mr. Making Pay. Remember, say no to extreme foolishness.